Okay, so hello everyone, and welcome to the third demo of a Nova Spektr application. And let me start from the screen sharing. I'm going to share some slides. Okay. So please let me know if you don't see my screen, but I will continue. So first of all, let's overview the progress of the milestone 3. So comparing to the previous demo, we have completed the showing the fiat values. So now the user is able to see the fiat equivalent of the portfolio. And also the user is able to pair the wallet with the Wallet Connect V2. So the Nova Wallet application will be used for it, or any other application that supports the Wallet Connect. And we are continue working on the UX improvement for the wallets. So we are working on improvement of showing the wallet details with forget and rename features, and it will be released soon. But let's focus today on two main features. It's about the fiat values and the wallet connect integration. So if you talk about pairing the Nova wallet, the idea was to build the ecosystem of products where the user is able to manage his financial assets. And the Nova wallet is one of the best application, or even the best application of the ecosystem for managing the assets for staking, governance, transfers, and so on and so on. And now you are able to connect your Nova wallet with the Nova Spektr. So it's a new way of onboarding, of pairing the wallet. Let me remind that the only way that existed before is the Polkadot vault pairing with the QR codes, and it required the laptop with the camera. So now for pairing with the Nova Spektr, you don't need to turn on the camera on your laptop. The only thing that is needed is just to scan the QR code with your mobile phone. And I think all the mobile phones have the camera nowadays. And the next is just confirm that you'd like to pair your wallet and continue using it. And the good thing is that for signing the operation with the Nova wallet, you need just to press one button on the Nova wallet screen. So it's really easy comparing to the Polkadot Vault where you had to scan the QR code by your mobile device and then scan it back. And the good thing is that you can connect as many wallets as you have. So we took into account the user experience of a Nova wallet, and some of the users have a bunch of wallets, for example, 2, 3, or even 10. And you can pair all your wallets one by one and make the operations with a Nova Spektr and sign with a Nova wallet. So it's pretty cool depending on the environment where you work. So for example, if you are moving somewhere in airport or in your car, you can make a transfer with the mobile application. But if you're sitting at home with your laptop or in the office with your laptop, you can use the Nova Spektr for making the operations and signing with your mobile phone. And once again, it's completely secure because Nova Spektr doesn't keep any seed phrase or private keys on the device. So the next thing is to look in more general view. Then we can pair with any device that supports the Wallet Connect. So there are a number of wallets in the ecosystem, and the cool thing in the Web3 is that the user is able to select which wallet application should be he'd like to use. And yeah, so if you select some mobile application and it supports a Wallet Connect, you can pair it with the Nova Spektr. And even if mobile application doesn't support transfers, staking, or maybe multi-sig operations, then it's not a problem because Nova Spektr supports it. And you can create operations in the Nova Spektr and just sign it with your mobile wallet. So it like one application fulfills another application. So it's really cool, and you can try it with any application when the Nova Spektr will be released. And for sure, if you are using the stable and secure technology like a Wallet Connect, it's all the stability and security comes into the Nova Spektr as well. So, and another cool things is the fiat values. So in same fiat values, I'm not talking just about tracking your portfolio balance. So you can see on the slide that we can show how much USD you have in your portfolio for each token, but also you can select which currency should be used. And we support not only fiat currencies, we also support Bitcoin, Ethereum, and DOT. So you can see the equivalent of your portfolio in these cryptocurrencies. And one cool thing that the team has made is the new view of how the amount of operation may be entered. So the user may enter the operation amount in fiat. So for example, I'd like to stake 1000 USD, but I don't want to calculate how much DOT is it. So I can just enter 1000 USD and Nova Spektr will calculate the amount automatically. So that's the brief overview of how it works. And before we go to the sweet part of this demo, so I'm going to show how the application works. Let me check if you have any questions. And yes, seems that there are no questions. Okay. So then let me show how the application works. So that's how the Nova Spektr will look like when you update it and download from scratch. So as you remember, these options were gray, and it's not a final view. Maybe colors will be a little bit changed. But now you see that Nova Wallet and Wallet Connect options are enabled. And now I'm going to add a wallet. So I have a fresh installation of a Nova Spektr and I'm going to do it. So I click just the Nova Wallet. And now I see the new onboarding screen. So let me explain what it shows. So just a second, I will just refresh the page. So I clicked the Nova Wallet and you see the QR code that should be used for paying with the Nova Wallet. And here is a small guide what should I do in the Nova Wallet. So I open my Nova Wallet application, I follow the guide, I scan the QR code, and yeah, so now I see the list of accounts that were sent from the Nova Wallet to the Nova Spektr, and I can enter the wallet name and start working with these accounts. Let me show what will happening in the Nova Wallet application. I have a video recording, and let's watch it really quick. So I tap to this button. I scan the QR code that you just saw. And now here the Nova Wallet asks if I'd like to manage this wallet by the Nova Spektr. So I can check the details. So I tap to the wallet. And here I can select which wallet I'd like to pair with the Nova Spektr. So I can select any. And then I approve it. And after that, I was landed to the screen in the Nova Spektr. Just a second. To this one. So let's call it, for example, demo 20th October. And now I click to continue. And now I see the same page that I see in the Nova Wallet. So I see the same tokens, the same balances, because the accounts are the same. So that's how the pairing looks like. And if you already have the Nova Spektr application and you're working with watch-only wallets or Polkadot Vault wallets, you can add a new wallet with a Nova Wallet, and you'll be landed to the same screen that you saw before. Okay, so what about operations? So let's try to make the operation. So let's try to make a transfer. For example, I'd like to transfer some BNDs and Let me find the address where I'd like to make a transfer. So for example, this one. Okay, so I'm going to make a transfer and I'm going to transfer only one BND. And I click to the continue. I review the operation. And now you see that the button says sign with Novo wallet, not with a Polkadot wallet, but with a Novo wallet, because this wallet was added with a Novo wallet. And now it shows the brief overview, what should I do in the Novo wallet. And I see the screen with the confirm button, and I confirm it. I just tap to confirm on my mobile device, and now the operation is being submitted. So while it's being submitted, let me show what I saw on my screen. So it was this page. So it says that the Nova Spektr asks for the confirmation of transfer from this wallet to this account in the network with this network fee. And I also could check the transaction details. And the only thing that's required is just to tap a confirm. So no more camera needed for confirmation of operation. Okay, and then let's check. First of all, let's check the Nova Spektr. So it seems that the operation was submitted and the amount was reduced. And let's check transfers on this account. One more transfer has to be added here. Or maybe balance history was changed. Yeah, seems that it wasn't indexed. Okay, then let's check my account history. Okay, so I open it. Yeah, 1 minute ago, I see that the balance transfers was made, and it's pretty the same operation that I showed. So it works pretty well. Okay, so that's how the pairing with a Nova wallet works. But what about fiat values? Comparing to the previous demo, you can check it in our YouTube channel. You can find that for each token shown here, I see its fiat price and how this price was changed in last 12 hours. And at the same time, I see the equivalent of my portfolio for each token. So I can read it that this amount of DOT equals to this amount of USD. And for each network, I can see the sum of tokens. So for example, for ACK, I see small amounts of USDs here, but here I see the sum of these tokens. And on the wallet type, I see the whole amount of tokens managed by this wallet. So it sums all the amounts for each network. This one, this one, this one, and that one. And this cool feature that I mentioned before, it's about calculating the token amount based on the fiat amount. Let me show how it works. So for example, I'm going to make a cross-chain transfer to myself, and I'm going to transfer, for example, 10 USDs. But I don't know how much is it in DOT. So I can switch between token and fiat using these two arrows in the input amount component. And I click here 10. And it calculates how much it is in the dots. And also I see the network fee and cross-chain fee equivalent in the USD. So I totally understand what fiat amounts I should spend for this operation. And the same thing I see on the operation confirmation screen. So I see how much this amount in USD and network fee and cross-chain fee. But also we want to make this feature really flexible, and I can open settings and I can select the currency. So except the USD, we have a long list of fiat currencies. You can check it here, and you can select any, for example, euros, Japanese yen, and so on and so And the USD will be pre-selected by default when you update the application. But also I can select the cryptocurrencies, for example, DOT. And I should put save here and back to assets. And I see that, for example, one dot is still one dot and it doesn't change comparing to the dot. And the amount here are equals because one dot equals to one dot. And we see for Kusama how it changes. And for example, I can try to make the cross-chain transfer again. And I'd like to, for example, enter one dot. Yeah, but I don't have enough funds. But anyway, it works pretty cool. Please let me know if you have any questions. Maybe I should show something more. So if you don't know how to ask, please use the chat for it because I have to mute everyone. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask it later. I will check it again, but let me go back to the slides. So yeah, we checked how the pairing works. So it works pretty cool and how fiat values work. And I think the next question from you may be when the release. And we expect to release this application really soon, I think by the end of this week. Also, the release scope will be a little bit wider. As I mentioned before, there also be some improvements for showing the wallets and how we show wallets and accounts on each screen. Everything will be mentioned in the release notes, and also you can always check our source code and documentation on the GitHub and also on our docs now Spektr.io. It's our wiki. And the latest updates may be received in our social media, Twitter, Telegram, Medium, and YouTube. So yeah, follow us using this handle there, and the demo recording and slides will be available really soon in the social media that I just mentioned. So thanks for joining, and let me check the questions once again. So I don't see any. Yeah, then thanks everyone for joining, and have a good evening and have a good weekend. See you. Bye bye.